what happens. We're gonna hang out here for a minute. Sit all the way back, down, wrong, here. Oh, get in there, boy. Yeah, that's custom behind me, that duct tape window. People pay extra for that. All right. Looks weird on the camera, but that's what it is. Silver Crane, what's up, bro? All right. We're just gonna see if we can get some people on here. We're gonna talk about the Bible. We're gonna talk about some stuff that is nonsense to most people. What's up, Learning and Teaching? What's up, Whoopi? Jerry? Sportfish Texoma, what's up, brother? Yeah, man, we're gonna nerd out with the word out because there's so much bullshit out there. We might as well just chop it down right now live, okay? So share it out on all the socials. We'll see if we can get some randos on here and we'll spit some truth. It'll make me happy. Also, I don't know where my other phone stand with the light on it is, so it is what it is tonight. You got a Jeep Cherokee now, right on. Sweet. Blam?
Yeah.
Good job being creative. Take it outside, please. Go in the kitchen. Don't do that. It's not cute. Kids are off the hook right now. Patty Sanchez, what's up, sis? Yeah, share it out on all the socials, man. We're gonna get after it. We're gonna do it tonight. Just because there's so much nonsense. There's so much like crazy ass doctrine out there. It's ludicrous. And just the stuff that they're speaking on as if it's scripture or prophecy. I'm like, no, dude, you're out there. You're on some weird shit. Right on, Harmony. And then, what's up, Brian Barnes? Do some prayer for my daughter today. She's really under attack and struggling with fear and compulsion, paralyzing struggles. Well, let's pray for Brian Barnes' daughter. Father, yeah, we just lift Brian's daughter up to you, Father. We know that we can't overcome anything in the world or in our flesh without you. We just ask that you become loud and obvious to his daughter, and that she feels your peace and your love and your joy. And yeah, Father, just show up for her like you did us. We ask this in Yeshua's name. Amen. What's up, Dano? George, what's up? James is on here. Yeah, share it out on all the socials, guys. You got Instagram, Bookface, all the thingamajiggers, whatever you got. Share it out there because I'm ready to battle with the internet because there's so much bullshit out there. I want to plant some seeds of truth. That's it. Of course, Brian, no biggie, bro. Ask anytime. Matter of fact, you can just text me or signal or chat or Facebook, whatever you got. What's up, Papa Bravo? Yeah, we're chilling, bro. I really want to get something straight with you guys. Who is Israel, right? Like, that's us. We're grafted in. And what are, like, some of the traits of who Israel is? Like, there's 3 of them majorly, right? So those that overcome, struggle, and rule, right? So we struggle with Elohim, we rule with Elohim, we overcome with Elohim, right? And by the blood of Messiah. So, like, it's part of our character. It's part of our nature. The way that he created man to be is to stand up like men. It's like we're to rule and subdue. We're put here to, like, be stewards, but also be the rulers of, right? What's up, Justin? And I think like people forget that, and all the soft ass feeling shit that people got about, well, this person or these people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is gonna come out backwards on there, but you guys know what patch this is. Okay? Pedophiles aren't people, and that's a wood chipper. Just so we're tracking. Like there's so much out there that people put up with, and the softer they get, the more they put up with shit like that. And the world's twisted, dude. The government, all of it, it's all evil, the same nonsense that's been going on forever. And for some reason they've gotten by this far, but there's coming the days. There's coming the days when our Messiah is going to come back and make it all right, when he's going to straighten it out. And he's going to deal with all those who don't believe and that oppose him and oppose the Most High and blaspheme the Holy Spirit. So, yeah, I'm kind of over it, dude. I'm over all the political nonsense and all the stuff that's not biblical, that people are putting out there. It's like they're doing teachings on stuff that's like just a smidge of truth. Still, and I know this has been going on for a long time. I've just been seeing a whole bunch of it. It's like, I don't know what happened to my feed on YouTube, but like if I'm just scrolling for like some regular news stuff, it's all propaganda. I'm looking just for regular stuff or new to me. Like, it's such bad teachings. I mean, God, the teachings are they're not even close to biblical. They're like, they got one or two little pieces of truth with a whole bunch of commentary that's not biblical. And then they want to quote all these, well, this guy, this, teacher, scholar, this, who gives a shit, bro? Like, we don't know that dude. You want to just take his word for it and subcontract your faith? Nope, ain't doing it, homie. Yeah, so I'm a little spicy tonight because I'm just like tired. I'm tired of the sense that people are putting out there. There's so many people that are deceived that think like Trump's gonna save them all and like all this. Dude, are you kidding me? He's not, bro. He's probably the Antichrist at this point. Who knows? I think he was a better choice than Biden for sure, but he wasn't the fix all save all. But there's people out there that really think he's ordained by the Father, by the Holy Spirit. I'm like, are you kidding me? The dude doesn't profess that he believes in Messiah, the Son of God, and his accomplishments on he doesn't believe in none of that. So it's just like, ugh. And there's so much AI and dude, there's so much crap out there. And then all the shit that they're hiding in the news right now. They're hiding it. When is it gonna be? When are we gonna know? Like, when is somebody gonna be truthful out there about what is sin, about what's going on in the government, about what I don't have control on all that stuff, but you know what I do got control over? Sharing what's in this, and the context of how we're supposed to walk it out to the best of my ability. That's what I got today, guys. That's what I got. But it's a no nonsense day, for real. So let's stay on here. Let's see what happens. We'll run the battery dead, and we'll make sure that everybody that jumps on here that don't know knows before they leave. That's it. Tracking? What's up, Glenn? Yeah, I'm just tired of people putting crap out there, and like nobody wants to speak truth because it's not politically correct. If you say what's truthful, right? What is sin? What does the world accept? The world's ways and the Bible ways are not the same thing. And we don't want to take some stuff that's going on and be like, oh, it's prophecy coming true. Is it, bro? Or are you just trying to make it line up? Yeah, some of it is for sure. But like, there's a lot of nonsense that's not. There's a lot that people are putting way too much on it, man. And Is most of what's happening right now like cover for action? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we probably are getting involved over there because we needed a way out from our system over here failing, and we've got to make it so bad that, when we adopt the new plan, the great reset, that everybody's down to clown, right? Because it's so bad. Because all these guys, their fault. Somebody else, not the government's fault for sure, right? Yeah. I'm just tired of people believing the puppet show. That's really what I'm trying to say. If you're down to watch the puppet show and that's your jam and that's what you believe, cool, have fun with that, homie. But I'm not doing it because it's a puppet show. It's pretend. It ain't real. It's all an illusion. Yeah, we're not doing on that pretendo shit. We're doing on that real stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? The real stuff. Sorry, man. I just wanted to get on a rant for a minute. There's like really good, solid people out there, but there's so much bullshit pollution out here. And by pollution, I'm not just talking about the shit they're spraying in the sky. We know that. We're not talking about the shit they're putting in the water. We all know that. We're not talking about the shit they're putting in the food. We all know that. Not the shit that they're spraying on the grass that the cows eat and then we're getting it later, right? We already know that, right? We know it. It's not the shit they're putting in our deodorant and our toothpaste. We know that. Right? It's not the bad LED lights that are bad for us. Yeah, we know, right? We all know it's trash. The pollution that I'm talking about is all the man-made bullshit, cover for action, distraction. Hey, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch what this hand could do. Like over here, while this one's over here doing some, you know what I mean? And it's nonstop. So like, because I recognize the schemes of the enemy and I see so many people like, oh, did you see this? I'm like, bro, are you surprised? Like, are you sure it's even real? Like, does it change your salvation? Does it change the fact that we already know like a lot of this stuff's coming, right? That's just all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and don't mistake any of this for me being upset. Talk about Easter eggs. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Where are Easter eggs and bunnies in the Bible anywhere? Where's that got to do with Passover or the resurrection? You know what I mean? Nowhere. It's going nowhere. Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun for sure. I mean, that's when you look at and all of us, I mean, even me, I'm not any different. All of us, to some degree, we all accept or ignore or look past all the bullshit that goes on, right? Because if we didn't, we would lose our shit and there'd be a lot of like bad things happening out there, right? Also, you see how custom this window is behind me? Super custom. Yeah, it's like that when I got it. Yep, I bought custom. What's up? No, no, not at all. No, where's your tassels at? No, just go. I love you so much. What's up, bro? Newman? What's up, Red Peru? So here's the thing, man. So during Passover, you guys, when we're doing Night of Watches, what we're watching for is a sign that it's time for us to go, that it's no longer tangible for us here, that the Father wants us to move because it's about to get bad, right? You know, I was thinking about, you guys know I've said on some of my live streams, this is just food for thought. I'm not saying this is, it's just little ideas I come up with. So, you know, I was thinking like there'd be like the earthquakes, right? Because there's earthquakes in various places and wars and rumors of war, all that stuff, right? And then like end times are happening, right? It's the birth pains and the end times. And I was saying maybe this earthquake makes like a landmass and we walk back to Israel, right? Like to the promised land, because that's where I believe we're supposed to go. At some point, maybe. I don't know. It does say that we're all going to go back. But I don't know if that's in the millennial reign or what. Either way, I just thought it was interesting. But what? This is the flip to it. But what if, check this one out. What if, I know it's a big what if. What if our faith is going to cause us to walk on the waters? But if you start doubting, then you start to sink. So you have to stay in faith and you walk across the sea all the way there. You know, I'm just walking and fishing. I know it's pretty dramatic, but it would be pretty cool. I mean, people would be like, what in the actual is going on here? They surely would talk about this one more than they talked about the first Exodus, if that's how it was. Like people from all over the world's just walking on the water all the way back to, you know what I'm saying? Like they're just taking little naps on the water, or they never get tired, right? They're just cruising. Yeah, second Exodus, that's right, Wood, because it's prophesied. Just floating home. Hey, listen, honestly, bro, if we were on a bunch of like ships or whatever, like what if we just like got a cruise ship and we're all just like smashing together partying? That'd be cool too, right? It's like guns off of every deck. Yeet. And we could fish on it. Just saying, be excellent fishing. Maybe we get skunked. It'd suck. I don't know. You know, I'm just saying. You got some sheep. Nice. I need some sheep, bro. But the only reason I don't want sheep is I don't want to get married to my property, but I guess it ain't gonna matter soon. Probably gonna get married to it anyhow. That them? Sweet. Probably need help. Maybe. Maybe they got dog food.
Yes, yeah, it's a custom window.
Oh, the custom windows blocking it? Yeah, I see that.
Yes. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Almost anything's possible with my mustard seed. What's up, Vic? I miss you, bro. When are you coming back here? What's the deal on your land, homie? Is that a go or a no? What's up? Just waiting, because there's a lag. So I'm just chilling, waiting for going on in the chat here. Chat super, 23 people. Nobody got nothing to say. Say something! Well, if it's just lagging or nobody's there, everybody went night-night. Cool. Daniel, somebody already told you in the dude, we're waiting for a sign, just like it says you're supposed to do. That's what Night Watches is for. Yeah, I'm spicy tonight, homie, so don't get done with me. So put your ass in timeout for a year. Where's Steph? Steph's outside coming in with some, she went to the Atwoods real quick. We got basically tomorrow do our last minute shopping before we get into Pesach on Thursday and unleavened bread. and then Shabbat, and then first fruits, and then 3 days of just eating more unleavened bread, continue more days, right? And then we'll have the last day of unleavened bread get together. But yeah, we're just chilling, bro. I'm extra spicy. I was gonna just make a video, and I was like, nah, I want to go live. There's an egg on the cinder plate. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Throw some noodles on the spice, keep it going. Nice. Love you, fam. Yeah. Right? We're gonna have a fat barbecue. We're gonna sit up all night with our homies. And then we're gonna watch and pray, fellowship. Then we're gonna take a night. Then we're gonna do unleavened bread feast. And then we're gonna Shabbat at home. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do some first fruits. All the thing. You want the fan off, or you just want it lower?
Lower. Fucking rain in my ears again.
Shalom from Western Wisconsin. Right on. Yeah, we do the conjunction moon. I don't know what cycle, bro. There's so many different Bible ones. We studied them all, and they all have a chink in their armor one way or another. They all sound great, except for they can all be proven by a couple things no too. So the conjunction moon seemed the most reasonable during our studies at the time we studied it, and so that's what we decided. And then my mag also chose that as well, collectively as a group. I don't think you're wrong if you do the sliver or the sided moon. I do think you're wrong if you do lunar Sabbath shit, because that's crazy nonsense. Maybe you're not wrong. Emotional damage. What? What's up, Desert Jack? Nice. For Samuel, right on, right on. Well, you know what that might be? Are they back or no? Hey, will you text them and tell them to grab me some cigars? Because I can't do it because my phone's busy right now. Mm-hmm. See, you got these little pouches things in the back. There's this weird little compartment. It's to put your old little dippies in, so you don't have to be like flick them behind the couch so your wife gets mad at you. Yeah, and you just put them right in there.
Hey, he said tell her to get some cigars.
Oh,
They're right here.
okay.
All right. Bye. Bye.
That's exactly it, Vic. Yeah, I heard you. It's all good. Nice. Well, my rib's about to come in right now. You guys want to say hi to Steph? 27 people on here. Somebody's got to want to say what's up. Shalom, Whoopi. Love you, bro. Miss your face. I probably need to call you. I haven't called you, and I should do that probably. What's up, Mrs. Whoopi? What's up? What's up, Lone Star NVE? Hey, babe. Somebody wants to say hi to you.
Who's that?
The peoples.
Are you on the internet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just say hi to the
I just want you
people.
to know that my first thought was, oh no, the house is a mess.
Well, all they see is the duct tape window.
Big more.
What they saw up your nostrils,
Upside down.
the upside down you. Just say hi.
No.
They can
Did
hear
check
you.
her nipples?
They can hear you.
She wouldn't lay down.
Trying to check her
Whose nipples are you checking?
Leia's.
Your wife's.
Princess
Just
Leia's
making
nipples?
Sure they're good.
Princess Leia's nipples need to get checked to see if she's gonna have babies or not.
Okay.
I think it's too soon still.
Scoozy, sorry, sure.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have any.
Dude, we're supposed to go live like in like 2 days.
Yeah, but the people
Hi.
were like here and they were like, hey, listen, we really want you to get on and yell at us. I love that. Actually, no.
My kids need to be ready for bed like 10 minutes ago.
Good
Cute
night.
dress.
Good night. Love you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to.
All right. Hey, party people.
Tear it down.
With her. I went to Walmart with my friend with no kids. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
We got to look at all the beep beeps. Did you know?
Dude, you were not gone that long.
I just want you to know that at the store with the beep beeps, there is signs that says like assorted pullets, heavies, which doesn't give you much information. Above it tells you what the breeds are, and then there's even a book that explains all the different breeds with pictures. So I thought you just go in there and you just pretty much gamble and you hope that you get some sort of bird that you like. But apparently you can actually be intentional and know what you're getting ahead of time.
Sammy, grab me a water, please.
Patty. Whoopee.
Patty's on
I'm
here.
a ginger's farm.
Yeah, Mrs. Whoopi's
On
on
a
here
barbed
too.
wire.
On a barbed wire's here? Oh, hi, sis.
Dano.
Yep, Silver Crane.
Mrs. Whoopee.
Yeah,
Nice. Hi
there's
guys.
Mrs. Whoopi right there, see?
Hello. Hello. Boop. I'm about to exit out of the thing on accident. Oh, I gotta do my yogurt.
What'd you get, dog food and chicken food?
Yogurt.
What did you get?
I got sugar.
I spent 6 hours in the truck with Art today, so I'm pissed. No, I'm just kidding. It was pretty. Art's over
Me
there. No, dude, my truck is getting me great. So the truck's up. In case you guys were, truck's up. It's good. But I had these mile marker, aftermarket, 4-wheel drive, wheel locking hub thing, assembly thing. You know how many of those I've had fail on me, dude? They're not whiskey proof. I'm just saying they're not whiskey proof. You can't drive however you want with those on. You can't drive on any kind of road in Oklahoma with those on, because even if you got blue Loctite on them, they beat themselves to death and then fly off when you're driving, or scare you where it sounds like your whole wheel's about to come off. Me and Art had to pull off on the side of the road today, and yeah, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm tired of the bullshit propagandas that are out there, but you don't watch none of it, so you don't know.
I'm oblivious.
Yeah, she's like, I'm out here in the woods. It's awesome. I love it.
I just make yogurt and yell at my kids all day. It's wonderful. Just spend my whole life cleaning forever.
Donkey shoes. That's right. Yeah, I named the truck Donkey, and Donkey was acting up today. But I only put her in the ditch, not like she wasn't stuck in the ditch. And I ain't wreck her in the ditch either. But she did good. We went and pulled. Art got this beautiful dump trailer. He's like, hey, this is our dump trailer. I'm like,
Cool, I need it.
I love you.
I'm like, nice. I'm going to be a junk hauler now.
Yeah.
I'm going to borrow the trailer.
No,
I'm going to
listen.
go carry off
Hey,
everybody's
babe,
shit.
you want some topsoil for the garden?
Babe,
You want to
did
go
you
get the
see
mushroom
the
compost? You want to get all
I
the
need to
things?
get gravel.
You want gravel for the driveway? Well, I got you, boo, because
Wood
we can
mulch.
just go get
Oh my
it now.
gosh, wood
yeah.
mulch.
Oh, wood
Oh,
mulch. So, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So what you don't understand is we're doing Shemitah here, so none of this is happening.
It's
Except
like
we can do
when you're
gravel
fasting
stuff.
and you're just thinking about all the food that you
We can do
eat.
gravel, yeah.
We're like fasting from dirt work right now, and we're just thinking about all the things that we could be doing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could dig a pond still. right?
That's just for water and fish.
Steph's clean out
maybe I
service
can't.
ready to go. That's what I'm saying. I'm also a house cleaner though. So I'll be like, hey, Rachel, watch all my kids. I'm gonna go haul all this junk and then I'm gonna clean the house and then we're gonna come home and all of us are gonna sort through and we're gonna figure out.
your junk trailer and fix it.
Yeah, right.
If we load it into that, then the
We load it into the trailer. We load this trailer into that trailer.
No, not the whole trailer. Drop that in there.
Okay, now we're just entertaining. What's up, Ann? And then we've got Grandma
Babette.
Ginger Farms and
What?
The
Babette.
shirt was way down. Like
Your
this
nipples were hanging?
was here. It didn't feel right.
Yeah, crooked school boards for sure. That's why we homeschool.
Check your nipples.
We don't want our kids. Listen, man. I'm so opposed to the system right now, like the whole system. I'm like, I'm about to throw my phone away, the TVs, everything.
I'm about to go Amish.
I'm about to go like internet powered blackout.
Oh, you
over
guys
here.
gotta see what my daughter made me.
Also, if you haven't seen, Loud Presence put out her first single
Look what my daughter
music
made me.
video on YouTube today.
It's a tinfoil hat, guys. It's a tinfoil hat.
Because
she
the
made
shit's
me.
getting real.
She actually made it for me because I was worried about my charger and the EMFs. So she made me a tinfoil hat to protect me from the EMFs. But she has no idea how funny and fitting it is that she made me a tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
One day
You
she'll
gonna
understand.
sleep with that tonight?
One day she'll understand. Oh man.
So here's the deal. I'm against the whole system. The system is this. They teach you to study and learn and think and believe all this stuff that they put out there and that you're going to need all this, right? Go to school, get an education, go to college so that you can have a family, provide, and have this wonderful life.
Learn about history.
Yeah, happily ever. We're going to tell you
Science.
this beautiful history that we want you to believe that, the Indians and the Pilgrims were friends. Yeah. And then you move to Oklahoma, you find out that's bullshit. And then science. Yeah. It's another religion that you don't want to learn, Yeah, some of it happens. But is it science or is it just Yah's nature
Blinded me
that
with
you're
science.
manipulating? Right?
Blinded me
They're
with
twisting the scriptures,
science.
right? So it's just nonsense, bro. I'm just over it right now. I'm ready to get it on.
Nonsense.
Yeah, invade. Come on with it. Let's do
Stop
it.
it.
Let's do it, man, because I'm ready. Where's my sword at, Sammy? Give me my
The
sword.
problem
I'm going to
is
show
that
these people this sword.
You have to learn how to stay ready while not being disappointed if nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to make something
You have to
happen.
learn how to function without chaos also. Even though you function better
Woo,
with
boy.
chaos.
Who's invading? I don't know, but I'm ready. That's all I'm saying. I'm just, let's just do it already. Quit playing around. Dano on his channel keeps putting out these swords and shit. I know he's a little off-putting sometimes. He means well. He's not a bad dude. He used to be a bad dude. He's not a bad dude anymore.
I don't like this.
This sword right here. This is a good sword. It's a
Wait, what
good
if we
one.
do a live action video?
What? A live action video of
We
what?
cut
Me
an apple
like getting
Watermelon.
me getting stitches?
Need a watermelon sword.
No, we cut an apple in
Believe
half.
it or not, this is like solid plastic. It's actually really well built. This is it's a machete technically from cold steel. It's excellent. It did not come sharp. It's not super great metal, but it will do the job.
Oh, you should tell them the story of how you first cut yourself with the first time you got the sword.
And I don't know why. I just felt like I was going to need a sword soon.
I don't know why.
You know what I'm saying? So I sold my cloak.
Perhaps she'll die.
I sold my cloak and I got a sword. That's all I'm saying. So you should probably do the same. Then you should train with it. Yeah. And
I need to train with the
wear
sword.
gloves and maybe some mesh. What's that mesh called? What's the steel mesh called?
Hold on.
Gallagher watermelons. No, that's with a giant hammer.
Dude, I was just
Chainmail.
I was gonna say I was just talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, wear some of that where you're practicing, please. At least on your arms and maybe legs. You know, just keep a look. Maybe a helmet. Especially if you ever tried nunchucks. I'm gonna tell you right now, nunchucks hurt really bad. And lessons learned. I'm not a ninja. I tried it. I just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Could you make me some mellow out, sister?
Dad, you want some?
I'd like to mellow out, but I'm probably not gonna. But yeah, I'll try it.
You
We'll try
have
to mellow
coffee?
out.
Can I have some?
I didn't have. I had coffee at 2:00.
Okay. I had it at some point, but I don't know when.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. I'll be honest with you.
Oh my god.
Battle axes are cool, but it's not my jam. But a hammer, a couple hammers, yeah.
No, I'm about to do the kombucha, buddy.
Nope. No.
No, I'll probably do the kombucha tomorrow, and then I'm gonna cut that up, and you can have what's left. Making ginger for Daddy, and he doesn't drink them.
Practice with the trainer sword. Negative, bro. Go all in. Yeah, you don't even know if you're cut with a trainer sword. Yeah, you know for sure if you're cut with a real one.
So I'm gonna make you ginger kombucha, and you just drink them.
Okay, I'll drink one.
Otherwise, I feel like it's a waste because I could be drinking.
Can you send it
all
with me in the
time.
morning so I can drink it after I have my coffee?
No.
It's not mixed good.
Well, I don't know that, but it definitely needs to be strained. And for me to strain it, I strain it into a cup.
Yeah, Warhammer for the win, right? That's what Gallagher was really trying to teach us. It's like, look what you could do with this big ass wooden hammer. It's amazing. Doesn't cost much.
Oh,
You know?
gosh.
You just get a nice little round like this, make a hole in it, get you a piece of hickory through that sucker and whittle her down and wedge her in there, and away we go.
Hickory.
Yeah.
Hickory is a quote, a movie quote, something. I'll be your.
Huckleberry.
Damn it.
Not the same thing. I'll be your huckleberry. That's what I'm really trying to say. Say when. Sorry, I got a little excited there, guys. Apologize.
When?
Sammy, dude. I wish I could show you guys all the cool stuff Sammy does, but I can't. I can't talk about it on camera.
Because she's literally too cool
She's so talented.
at everything.
Yeah, she's
Not entangling.
Finding a husband
Yeah.
for her is going to be hard.
yeah,
He's going to have to be a badass.
yeah, real hard.
Shut up.
I'm angry right now. Did you make me
Why
smell out?
why so sassy?
Bro, I'm spicy tonight. I'm just tired of the world's BS.
You were just hanging out here with your friend and then you decided to go live instead?
No, we've been hanging out all day.
Whoa, back ready, Sam a lamb.
Who said that?
Dano.
Dano.
Who is Dana?
Yeah,
Dano.
that's it. The
Yes.
baddest.
Raw.
Mhm.
Rawr.
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaur.
What? You
Dinosaur.
can never be a dinosaur. You're a human. You're a human. Roxy, here.
No.
Here, Roxy.
No.
Watch him. Here.
Stay.
Here. Look, get it. Right here.
Babe.
Here. Get it, Roxy.
No.
Right here.
All
Come
done.
on. Hip.
All done.
Hip.
Go lay down. Go lay
Good
down.
girl, Roxy.
All done.
Oh,
All done.
Mama's. Yeah, good girl. Oh, they're gonna get him.
She left a tick in my bed the other day on my pillow.
I saw her.
Right
Mama.
after
She's
that,
got it
right
already.
after she rolled in death outside.
Good girl, Roxy.
I was very upset.
Roxy wants to get him now, huh?
Why is
Look
it
at her face.
spicy?
She's so cute.
Go lay down.
I can't show her to you because there's all kinds of inappropriate stuff laying around the house.
The house is
Not
just,
like
The
that.
house is just a hot mess right now.
Not like that. That's a half a bottle. Is that a whole scoop?
See, I actually prefer it that way because then I don't have to get up and pee.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
So, guys, have you seen the insane amount of archaeological proof of Joseph in Egypt? No.
You know, I'll be honest with you, bro. There was some stuff that went on in Egypt not that long ago with some guy doing some mathematical thing when they found these hidden like rooms underneath the pyramids that they couldn't get to. And the guy was calculating. He said that's where Jesus's body is. And all of the times in the Bible when they were talking about mountain this and mountain that, it was the pyramids they were actually talking about. It was some real nonsense. And then I realized in Matthew 24, Jesus gives a warning about some nonsense. So if they say that he's in the desert or he's over here, don't go look. If they say he's in the inner rooms, it's not him. He's coming on the clouds, bro.
Dad,
Okay?
as in
After the
Dano?
tribulation.
Dano?
The baddest badass.
Yeah,
we
after
don't,
Dano. That's right.
We
After
don't really keep up with
Dano's
who Bear
spicy.
hates.
That's not original.
So we wouldn't know. We don't know if he hates you or not. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Who? What?
He said, does Bear hate me? I feel bad about it a little. I don't know. Does he know you?
Who?
The baddest badass.
I don't know if he knows you.
I also don't, we don't keep up with who on the internet he likes or dislikes. So that's between you and not us.
Yeah.
For show. Inner rooms gives me Mormon vibes.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. Yeah. Don't let yourself be deceived. That's right.
Bear hates everyone. No, he doesn't. He doesn't hate everyone. He's just big about vibes, man.
Yeah. Listen, I got weird vibes. Okay? I got weird vibes tonight.
PT and shite.
Right on, do it.
Can I have Mellow Owl?
I don't think so, because I don't think we have another bin left, another container.
You want me to check really quick?
Well, ask me a question, guys.
Masonic halls have inner rooms. Hard no, yo.
Yeah, ask me some questions, guys. Bible or otherwise. We'll see if we can get into some stuff. Give you a second to load some thoughts up and type it into all the things, right?
Bar Yusuf is a green area west of the Nile River, is said to be built for the coming famine that Pharaoh dreamed.
Cool, man. Send me some links in the comments on any of my videos and I'll check it out. Or Silver Crane, I think you got my number, so you can just text me.
You gotta fold your laundry and get your laundry switched, ma'am.
I could just like
Come on.
bend this.
Get
Can
the
I
last
please?
load switched over. Come on.
Okay, now the owl is no more.
Bro.
Now the owl is more.
Okay, but if you do that enough, it will break. It will literally break in half. Go, please, do your laundry.
Owl is more.
Go.
Did
you see the,
no questions? No questions.
Did you see the video I sent? I showed you.
You sent, oh yeah, I did not. Oh, the little burning? Is that just by us?
That's just now.
Is that right by us?
Well, it's no. The gate. Just the white gate.
Okay.
But it's over. It hadn't moved towards us from where we were earlier.
All right, let's
It's going
see.
the other way. She sure does. I literally just said that.
Okay, let's read these comments. Whoopi, can you feel the unsettling of the world? It's like a spiritual war is going on.
I have to do my
Is going full on. Yeah, 100%, Wood. Yeah, you're not the only one. Everybody's feeling it. Anybody that's like, I feel like if you're just like in tune a little bit, you're just feeling like it's nonstop. And then, and Julie says, question. Is it judgment if you say to a Catholic friend that you don't like watching the Pope celebrate Mass because they're pagan elements? I would say If it is, it's righteous judgment. But I mean, if we're supposed to speak truth, and you know there's some like false doctrine there, one of the funny things that I can tell you right now is there's a bunch of stuff that Catholicism does that's not biblical. It says to call no man father except for your Father in heaven. So why do we have to say Father, Bruce, or Father this, and then if we do some Hail Marys or some penance, like now our sins are forgiven because that dude said so? Not biblical, sorry. And the Pope, his shit ain't biblical neither. Neither is his goofy ass plans that he does with like all these world organizations where they're trying to make like, unity in all the different faiths. It's not biblical either. Sorry. So yeah, righteous judgment. Steph, we got a question for you.
What?
Says, Steph, what is biblical marriage to you? Daughter asking. That's from Patty Sanchez. Biblical marriage.
Listen, Linda, I will talk about this.
I mean,
all
are we
day.
talking about, hold on, let me put it back over here for you. Are we talking about like when the two become one?
No.
What are we talking about
I
here?
think we're talking about like what does that look like, right?
Yeah, let's just go
Like,
with that.
Or are you talking about how is it officially you're married, or are you talking about like
What does it look like to
what
walk
does
it out?
biblical marriage look like?
Yeah, just start with that.
Because, I mean, we've tried it multiple ways for sure.
It doesn't work.
I would say my best input that I can give people, which is not one that most married women like, is like, just probably need to shut the hell up. Because we, as women, will put our opinion out there in a very, it has to be this way or else mindset. And then we get mad because then it doesn't work. So in my mind, there's a lot of
I'm gonna chime in too.
there's a lot of times where speaking up is important, and there's a lot of times where it's not. And if we say too much in the times where it's not necessary, then when it is necessary, you're not heard anymore. Granted, we had a pretty unhealthy relationship, okay? So
We got to try all the stuff
we
that
tried
doesn't work.
every method, and I'm pretty independent, like controlling. I won't trust him to take care of us. I was gonna run life myself, and I had to learn. Like the Father had to really pull me out of that and help me to see him as through his eyes, right? Rather than what I want and what I think, knowing that like my job is to be here to help him achieve his goals
Well, and that's the thing that
as he grows and he navigates
Yeah.
in his walk. Because like, yeah, as a wife, we're to submit to our husbands, but our husbands have to submit to Yeshua, which is harder, in my opinion, than wives having to submit to the husband, right?
It doesn't seem that way.
But like the men ultimately are probably he had to go through a what's that called, boot camp, very hard boot camp. He still goes through it. He's still going through it, and what he actually needs is a partner, like somebody in the corner who's gonna help patch him up and fucking put the Vaseline on his face and send him back out to go get beat up again. You know what I mean? And then he comes back to the corner and I ice him up and I Vaseline his face again and send him back out. Rather than him coming to the corner and me beating him up more. And it's a lot. Like the weight that the men have to carry is a lot. And so often the women try out of their own instincts, the women try to carry that weight.
They're not designed
We're not designed to, and so I'm at a point now where like I feel more peace in my life because I know that all this is on his shoulders. And if it's the wrong decision, it doesn't fall on me.
I'm
it
judged.
Falls, yeah,
I'm judged for it.
It falls on him. But if I try to prevent him from making the wrong choice, Like, he's definitely the type of, I need to learn by doing, right? We are both. I'm going to learn because I'm going to mess up a bunch of times until I learn how to do it right. And so if I'm sitting here trying to prevent him from messing up, I'm stealing his actual learning opportunities from him. And if I beat him up when he messes up and make him feel bad that he messed up, then he ultimately will just like, why even try? He just feels like it's all pointless.
And so grounded in the word, like if you're a dude and you're not grounded in the word and your wife is, there's going to be an unbalance, right? But also what I noticed is if your wife is grounded in the word and you're not, her job isn't to look down her nose at you like, God, you're so not biblical. You're like such this sinner. You're so She's not supposed to do that.
Work.
That doesn't work. So what she's supposed to do is, have you considered this? Or like, this is what I learned in the word today, and it says this, you know, and not in a like trying to teach them way, but trying to build them up. And so like when we try to build each other up and like help each other, it works better. But how we got there, you know, everybody's got their own road. Early in marriage, you got to figure out past traumas, what you do, what you don't do, things you say, things you don't say, things you're 100%, no matter what's going to happen, you're doing these things because that's just the way marriage is. And figuring all that out together without tearing each other apart is sometimes a challenge, right?
And I would say, honestly, like, it's a good skill set for anybody, right? Learning communication, because we all only know our own perspective. We all only know our own thoughts. But if we can be aware that everybody is different and everybody has different experiences and everybody has different, like, thought processes, it makes it easier, because sometimes it can get frustrating when we're trying to make a point and the person isn't understanding what we're saying. And I was just talking to Rachel about this. I feel like I'm kind of like a one and done. Like if I have a point I need to make to him, I will say it one time. And if it's not received well, I don't address it again. But I do pray for him. And I do pray that the Father would bring people who would speak this into his life, right? And I do still encourage, regardless of if he's doing what I think, because honestly, the truth is, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, and it's chaotic trying to figure it all out. So I will let him carry that weight. I'll sit back and be his encourager and supporter and help with what I can, right? Like, I can work on cars to some extent. If something's broken with the cars, when he gets off work, instead of saying like, hey, I also need you to do this, I'm going to try and do what I can. Like, I want to make it where when he comes home, he's happy to be home, not stressed out to be home. I want to make it where if there's things I'm capable of doing, that I'm handling as much as I can to help him not have to do all of it.
Well, and I'm also not here all day, so like I don't know the do's and don'ts. Like, I don't really know what's going on, and like I have a tremendous amount of trust that she's doing the right thing, and she does. Most of the time, she doesn't even need to ask, and she does. She just like, what do you think about this? I'm like, well, you know, let's just do this. And she's like, but what about this? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Just do that. And she's like, okay, cool. And it's not a big deal.
But it wasn't always like that.
Yeah, and it's not a big deal. And like, if she needs something and she can't do it, I try to make sure that it gets done. I try to make sure that it gets addressed. Now, there's lots of stuff she wants. She wants me to do all the things all the time. And some of those things I do, and a lot of them I don't do. For me personally, bandwidth is like a huge thing for me. Like, the stress of navigating the world as it is and thinking about strategic moves, not tactical, not the little quick short stuff right here, but the big moves, contemplating that for the family, for my friends, for my mag, for work. Work is, it's strategic and it's tactical all in the same thing, and it takes a lot of my brain power to try to balance it out. And there's stuff that I am not good at it, that she has to deal with. One of them is I suck at recording jobs and money. I just suck at it. And she's like, hey,
I'm trying to file our taxes.
You made a lot of extra work for me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry,
And
but
you know
I
the
don't.
information out of your brain, and I have to go hunt it all down through all these accounts. And
Can't pull that part of the Rolodex up right now. I'm sorry. But anyhow, so like, I don't know. I guess we both learned to extend grace to one another.
I would also add, like, to me, I think our minds switched from kind of like, this is my life. How are you going to help my life? And what do I need you to do for me? And it started changing into like more selfless. Like, my life is helping make your life better. Your life is making my life better,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's no longer about what I want and what I think and all the things that blah blah blah.
Yeah,
it is literally a group effort.
Yeah.
It's
just to make things better.
Yeah, it's
Make
like, how
things
can
simpler
I?
and help out. All the things.
Yeah.
So the other day I had a little bit of time, and I was really tired, but I knew it needed to get done. So I put a pressure switch on the well, and I was really hoping it would solve the problem that we're having. But I think what I have is I have a bad well wire, and I think it's bad in a few spots, and it's causing a major draw. And I think what's happening is, because the pressure switch is getting a weak signal, it's not kicking on and off when it's supposed to. It's very weak on the start. It doesn't have that slap and then it fires up. It's just really like, ooh, and then it kind of goes in. And I don't really know a lot about that stuff, but I'm pretty sure I need like 250 feet of well wire direct bury that I'm going to have to redo a whole section of it, because I think the one that we have is been spliced and jimmy rigged and all. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's hokey pokey, and it's not working well. And I think that's part of it. And then we probably have at least another leak somewhere that I'm not sure where, and I'm hoping it's not in the slab. I know that I've got toilets that leak a little bit and a shower valve that leaks a little bit, but it doesn't make sense on how quick the water pressure goes down. It's weird because when I kick the well on, it'll build up, it'll hold really good pressure for a minute, and then it never will go back up to that original water pressure. So not sure what's going on, but is what it is. Okay, here's the question. Okay, here's my one. How do you get your, so TJ Bear Independent does one, how to get your better half on board. So I think the easiest way to start in preparedness is real life basic stuff, that you should really probably be like doing anyhow, right? So you can use like COVID examples, like when the toilet paper went out. So it's okay to have a little bit of extra, right? But like basic stuff, if you can get them into the basics, you can get them into the extra, right? So natural disasters happen. So if you live in an area where you have natural disasters, I'm in Oklahoma, so we have tornadoes. And tornadoes are a big deal here. They happen a lot. Now, if I was somewhere on the coastline, it would be like hurricanes or tsunamis, right? And those things happen when you're on the coast, right? And so when you live in these areas where there's certain stuff that does happen, you just can do some preparation for it. Food's a hard one to get people on, especially on the prepping part of it, because it seems like a little ridiculous. But if you look at history stuff together about famines and about what happened like during the Great Depression and when did it happen, right? So we had the Great Depression, we had World War, whatever happening, and there was just all these things that happened with it, right? If you can kind of connect the dots to stuff today, those are easier points to get people on board. Prepping is a biblical principle. So if they're into Bible stuff, I mean, you can look at the story of, was it Joseph that puts up when he's in Egypt, babe? He puts up 7 years of food for the famine that was coming, and then they prospered during that time. And so it's kind of one of those things where you're like, hey, it's good, right? It's good to have a little extra. It makes common sense. Now, got to get them on the little before you get them on the lot, and it doesn't always work that way. Some people are just like, I'm just going to have faith, or they believe in rapture. They're like, oh, I'm not going to be here for that anyhow. There's a million different things.
Damn it.
Well, Babbitt, here's the thing. Sooner or later, we're going to have some like crazy stuff happening in the world, and maybe he's going to go, but it's going to be too late. So the same reason that a believing husband or a believing wife that does not have their other half believe,
Hey, you don't go out here. You don't go out here. No, Roxy.
like if one person's a believer and one's not in a marriage, but they're willing to stay together, they should. And why? Because who's to say that the believer would not save the unbeliever, right? Would not lead them to the way. If what you're doing is righteous because you love and you want to make sure that he's taken care of because you see the writings on the wall, do it, because later it'll build his faith that you had that faith. And I think it's really good. No, pressure tank ain't got no water in it, man. I checked it, and I put it. It was holding the same PSI that I put in it. I actually put more. It was at 30, and so I ran it up to 38 or 39, just to see if it would hold better. I put a new pressure switch on it. I've got a new pressure tank, but there's no water. I mean, I can move it around, so it's not water that's waterlogged in it for sure, and it's holding pressure. So pressure tank's good. Well pump maybe could just have a bunch of crap in it and it's not getting a good flow, because the water pipe, the lines popped off before and it pumped, and it might have sucked up a bunch of stuff into the screens, which is, what do? You pull it all the way out, clean it, and then put it back in, which I don't have an excavator to do that, so it's not a real thing that I'm going to do, and I can't do it by hand. So I might be able to do it by hand, but I guarantee you I'm going to break something. Well, sis, then you got to just do what you got to do, man. And hopefully someday he's like, I'm glad that you believed and you had faith, and that's it. You can't, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. So just keep doing what you're doing.
And sometimes pushing too hard will make him run away.
And I also say, hey, I love you, and maybe we'll never have to use this. And I pray that we don't. But if we do, you're going to be grateful that I did what I did. Yeah, we don't have any filters on the system, so I don't think that's it.
What the hell? Dang it. Crap.
That's it, sis. That's it. Yep, and there could be There could be. So I've got soft copper in the slab, and I know that there's been leaks that I found in it. So for all I know, there's something in the slab or under the slab, but I can't see that's got a leak. Um, and the only way I can know for sure is to make sure all the angle stops were off, hose bibs were off, and everything was closed and everything functioned properly. And then if I shut the water supply off, if it still leaked down really fast, it's not like instant, takes it about maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then it's leaked all the way down. Like if you had a faucet on a little bit somewhere, you know, it just doesn't take very long for it to go away. I'm just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyhow, my phone's fixing to die, guys. I have to get off of here. Anyhow, I love you guys. We've been on for about an hour, so we're going to get off of here. Anyhow, catch you guys next time. Shalom, Melanch, all the good stuff. Thanks for listening to my rant. Yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Foot valve. I don't know what a foot valve is. Catch you guys later. Shalom.